I do right now. Don't say you're on the run to the other side.
So we couldn't help him, ninjas, because his truck will not actually get out of park. It's stuck in park. So that actually reminds me of my F-150. I had a little sensor go out where it lets the computer know that you have your foot on the brake, and it didn't want to come out of park, so I had the dealership just replace it. It sounds similar, but I'm not sure, of course, without further inspecting it. But we tried helping them. I tried to pull it out, but pull the truck backwards a little, just so that way it would maybe get on flat ground and, you know, click out of that little stuck mode, whatever is on there. It's in park, but it didn't want to. He was trying to tell me, can you push me forward? I'm like, no, I'm not. I can't push you forward. I said, not with the truck. I'm gonna damage my truck and yours. And it's a company truck. They work for a company. He said, can you turn around and push me with your trailer? I'm like, no. I can't, but I can pull you. He's like, okay, try pulling. And so, what do you think it is, Pete?
It's either that sensor like you said, or it's something to do with transmission linkage or transmission or something.
But we tried. They were leaving right as we were pretty much done, and we noticed they're having some trouble, and then they got out of the truck, and so I offered to help them out. Help your fellow men out. Always.
Karma, man.
Karma.
Comes around.
We tried. Pizza's like, you gonna help him? And I'm like, no. He was looking at me like, really? And the reason I said no, I was just, you know, messing with him, but I was parked in that curb, so I just had to back up and straighten out. But you saw I helped him, man. You saw that. We tried. All right, my ninjas, so we are leaving the gas station and got some goodies going on, and we're off to the next one. Hey, is that in front of us who I think that is?
Yep.
Looks like they got it figured out, huh? Well, I'll be. What a surprise for them to be right in front of us. Ha! That's awesome. So we aerated this school, right? Look at that grass. Look how green that is. Yeah. Some of you guys have asked, Nick, why are you not vacuuming leaves or vacuuming grass, even, for that matter? Yeah, we don't do that here. Vacuuming grass, I mean, if it's a specific preference request by the customer, no. This is not a golf course, guys. This is regular lawns. Does it look better? Yeah, I'm sure it looks better, but it's not a request. I'm not charging anything more. And it would be an additional charge if I was asked to actually bag the grass. Like, here, I'll give you a quick example before I get started here. So let's say we were mowing this yard, which we're not. This is the neighbor, but let's say, like, you see these leaves? I wouldn't charge extra for that. We would, you know, I'm here, we're gonna mow the yard. If there's a few little leaves here and there, guys, I wouldn't charge extra. Now, you know, if I show up and I can't see a single green piece of grass and it's all leaves, you know, the whole roots are covered by leaves, the whole yard, then it needs a leaf cleanup, and then at that point I communicate with my client and we'll go from there. By the way, real quick, but somebody asked me about that, so I wanted to answer that. But real quick, John Deere contacted me, real cool guy I spoke with. He's gonna touch base with me by the end of this week, and sometime next week he'll be bringing by, I don't know, 2-3 units, whatever he has, for us to demo and try. I think we'll be able to keep it for about a day or two, maybe for the weekend or something like that. I told him if it's an option, I would like to keep it for at least a day or two. That way, you know, I don't feel rushed and I can really take my time to review the equipment and give you guys an honest review, and myself, because if that's something, you know, that's I am a potential buyer at this point. As you guys know, I am parting ways with Skag, so you know, anyway, so that's, I just want to tell you I had the conversation, and that'll be happening sometime next week. Also, ninjas, one last thing. Do you remember a while back, maybe about a month and a half ago, maybe even 2 months, gosh, time flies, where me and Pizza were saying when you're weed eating around your fence posts and things of that nature, how do you go about it not damaging it, because it's just like impossible not to hit it with a weed eater string. How do you go about it? And so we made that video, and so the ninjas screamed and kicked and asked and questioned, and a lot of you guys responded and gave us some tips and ideas and said spray around it, you know, but what if the customer doesn't want you to spray nothing on their property? So then how do you go about it? Some of you said, well, just get down on your knees and pull it. Guys, that's time. I'm not going to do that, because time is money, which means I would have to charge my client more money, which means the client would not be happy. So I'm not going to do that. So we've kicked, we've screamed, we've asked, we've questioned. And one company has contacted the ninjas and wants us to try some of their products and see if it's something that the ninjas would like, and if it's something that the ninjas would recommend. And I'm gonna tell you something right now, guys. I'm the type of individual, if I like something, I will not just recommend it to you guys, I will personally be the buyer for my own company. So I'm gonna tell you right now, if this works, I will be buying this stuff and I will be offering these things to my clients, because I'm the type of individual, I want simplicity. I want, you know, comfort and knowledge, and knowing that the customer knows that I am looking out for them, that if I have a product that I can present to them that'll take care of their fence or whatever, for that matter. In this, you know, this situation, it'd be the fence posts, but I will offer that to them and I will be purchasing it. So I'm not going to sit here and just say, hey ninjas, oh, I think this is great, I think you need to go get it. You know, that's not what this is about. Not on this channel, at least. To me, if I like it and if I think it works, I will be presenting this starting next season to my clients, because, you know, the weed eating is kind of cut back basically, so that'd be kind of pointless, but I could always mention it. And I will be mentioning it to my clients, and the ninjas will be part of this, so stay tuned for that video. That's also coming up. I wanted to share that with you on that. But yeah, I'm really honored that the ninjas' screams and cries have been heard, and hopefully questions answered in regards to the fence posts. So stay tuned on that. It'll be exciting. This is pretty new for me, and you know, I'm looking forward to trying it out. So cool. Anyway, I'm gonna get to work. See you, ninjas. Look at that. Look at that. Look how it's going back on its own. You see it? You know what that is, ninjas? Parking brake. It's constantly going loose. I've had the dealership fix that and tighten that every time I take this machine in there, and it's still loose. No matter how much you tighten it, it's going to keep getting loose. See, let me try to pull it. See? Anyway. Oh, Echo and Steel as well. I'm gonna probably, as I'm changing my fleet for next year, I'm probably gonna start looking into other weed eaters and other backpack blowers. Well, Nick, didn't you just buy a 770 brand new one? Yep, I did. I've got quite a few 2620s. If I decide to move a different route, guess what? Guess what? But wait a minute, what is it? All of these will be a giveaway. All of them. Backpack blowers, weed eaters, pole saw, or pole trimmers, all of them. When I change my fleet, guys, I change my fleet, which means I change all the weed eaters, all the blowers, the pole saw, pole trimmers, the whole shebang. There's pizza. So when I spoke to John Deere, they carry steel. I've only owned 1 or 2 steel weed eaters. I've never really gotten hardcore into steel. I don't know. It's one of those things, you know. Obviously, I went Skag, and the dealership that, you know, of Skag carries Echo, so it's just one of those things I ended up going with. I'm the kind of guy, I don't have a particular, this is the best, or this is the, I go with what takes care of me and my company, and I simply just want people who stand behind their product overall in any piece of equipment. So I'm talking too much at this point. I gotta go. And there you go, guys. That's what we do on your leaf cleanups when the client just wants the leaves to the curve of the road or the street, whatever you want to call it. And Pizza's in the back taking care of the back, and so forth. And now it's gonna get worse because they have lots of big trees up here on this particular yard. So what happens as we are going now into end of November and into December, we're not gonna be able to do this maybe for the front but not the back. So what we would do normally in the back, I told Pizza go ahead and mow today, just mulch it as much as possible. But what we're gonna do probably from here on out, if we mow and mulch one more time, that would be the last time. But I guess I'll make that decision in 2 weeks and go from there. But anyway, as it gets worse, because it will, we'll bring the vacuum, which is what we did last year, and just vacuum it up, put it in the trash can, and bring the trash can down to the road and just dump it. So pretty easy. Now that that vacuum is self-propelled, we might just drive that thing once the bag fills up, drive it on down here and dump it. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Probably do the trash can because it's easier dumping it out while one guy's, you know, taking it to the road, the other guy keeps going and vacuuming. So you guys will get to see that vacuum in action here soon, so that's pretty cool. I'm excited about that. I want to show you guys how that thing works. It's pretty neat. pretty neat. So there it is. I'm gonna go ahead and touch up with the blow off, put everything together, and blow off the driveway and the back, you know, the walkway, and see how much further Pizza has, and we're off to the next one. It's starting to sprinkle just a tad bit, so I don't know. I'll try to maybe show you another one or so, but if not, then this might be it. But I'll see. But yeah, guys, I'm looking forward to next week with the John Deere mowers. Guys, this dealer is about an hour to an hour and a half away from me, and they are personally delivering those mowers to me personally. They're driving that long just to bring this to me. That means a lot to me, and that's customer service. It's just one of the things me and the gentleman on the phone I spoke with this morning we talked about, and he asked me what's wrong. You know, what is going on with, you know, they've actually been following my channel now for 5-6 months, probably as long as I've been doing YouTube. So I shared with him what my issues are, and there's another lawn care company just passed me. But I shared it with him, and you know, he agrees it's not the way to do business. By the way, some of the issues that I've been mentioning to you guys, right? You would think, because I know they watch my channel, that somebody would contact me and try to figure out what's going on or resolve things. But nobody cares, which makes me not care anymore. All right, here's Pete. What's up?
There's so many leaves back there, it's bogging that thing down too bad.
It's bogging the 15 horse?
Yeah.
That bad?
A whole 15 horses, man.
A whole lot of 15 horses. All right.
Feel me like a Hellcat. Like a Hellcat.
Did you guys see that belt doing this? You know what that is, right? If you got a belt that has so much wiggle room in there, those belts, you can't tighten them. That means your spindles are slowly locking up, which means they need to be replaced. Because if those spindles actually lock up completely, guess what's happening to the belt? Gone. You know how much that belt costs, ninjas? $100. $100. Oh, but the answer is just grease them. Grease them every day. The dealership tells me originally when I was buying it, every 10 to 15 hours. And that's what we do. The book itself says every 40 hours. We've never gone that long. We barely even use the turf tiger. It's mostly walk behinds. Now, needless to say, even they say 10 to 15 hours and everything, we grease just about every day the walk behinds because we use them so much, but we don't use this machine that much. So I'm not greasing this machine every freaking day, but every 10-15 hours I'll grease it. But the spindles are shot or they're going out slowly, and they need to be replaced. The machine is still under warranty, but I am being declined to replace the spindles. I'm being told that I need to just grease them every day and that there's nothing wrong with them, when clearly there's something wrong with them. But hey, I'm not here to talk your ear off. I gotta go. What was that favorite song of yours?
I don't have a favorite song.
How does that go? How does that go?
I like all songs.
What was that?
Song?
How does it go? Do it again.
Nope.
One more time.
No,
one more time, dude.
One's enough.
You gotta do it one more time.
One's enough.
How does it go?
One's enough, man.
One more time. What's wrong with your lips, man? Why you keep like... Can we give a shout out to Brandon?
Brandon, what's up?
He wanted you to do that.
You're welcome. Later, Brandon.
I hear in the field.
Leaves.
Blowing them leaves.
They'll never leave.
They'll never leave.
Money falling off the trees.
Money falling off the trees. Plenty more money to pick up. Look at all them trees. Look at all that. Anyway, guys, it's a wrap. So what we did is we pushed all of it back down here. And so we do that multiple times over the course of next month and a half. And then the goal is once it builds up here, vacuum all of it up and just toss it over into the woods is what we've been doing for a while now. So good job, Pete. Hey, quick question. I was thinking, so what do you think of these 770T Echoes?
Okay.
They're all right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking, go ahead and get 2 700 Steels, and maybe if they do better than these, we can go ahead and just give away these. What do you think? Think that's crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah? Why?
Crazy. Because, man, these are perfectly good blowers.
I know, but think about it. If we get 700 Steels and they do a better job, don't you think we need to pay it forward with these?
I don't know. You gonna get steel weed eaters too? And chainsaws?
I don't know,
You
Pete.
can't have echo blowers and steel weed eaters, or steel blowers and echo weed eaters. It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work like that?
No, you gotta have.
You gotta do that again?
You gotta do all one thing. Next thing you know, you're gonna have one Red Max weed eater, one steel weed eater, one echo weed eater, an echo pole trimmer, and then you're gonna have a steel backpack blower, and then you're gonna have a Shindawa blower, and it's just like, come on, man, you can't have multiple colors put together.
Well, I was thinking of switching everything to Home Light.
Home Light,
Yeah, that brand.
never heard of it.
Really? I was also thinking of
See, here's
switching
the problem with Home Light.
Yeah.
Think about it. What's in that name?
Home
Right.
or Light.
As well
no,
as
did you say
light.
right or light?
Both.
Oh,
Home Light.
light. Okay.
We don't need light duty, and we don't need a home duty.
We need heavy duty,
Heavy duty.
steel duty,
Echo duty.
echo booty.
We are men. We need men toys.
Wait. Whoa.
Whoa.
What did you just say?
We are men.
Not only are we men,
We are
the ninjas. So ninjas, it's a wrap. Thanks for watching. I hope today helped out, and also you guys enjoyed some of the content. Pizza did the recording on this last one, and tomorrow will be another day. Oh, for freaking